Welcome with me, Shahrukh Khan, Salman Khan, and Aamir Khan. Come on, louder for everyone. Did you see how the energy shifted in the room the second you're all here together?
That's all because of you.
I mean, no, I don't think so. Nobody was clapping when I was here. I'm kind of jealous. What? It's amazing to have you here today. Thank you so much for joining us. And my understanding is you haven't been together on a panel in the past 10 years?
Yes,
Or
the last
not?
time we shared the stage was at Raja Sharma's place.
That's right, yeah. Where you all forced me to dance.
That's so nice. So I wanted to ask you, how does it feel to be together today? And I wanted to ask you another question, and I know each one of you is going to have a different answer, which is so interesting. Whenever we're talking to fellow actors, we're always, what's that it factor that makes someone, the second you look at them, know like, oh, these guys are going to make it. They're going to be stars. They're going to be universes. They're going to be bigger than life. So I'm so interested to know on a personal level, what is it that makes, what's the it factor?
Shahrukh will answer this.
You can all answer
I
this.
will answer this.
Do
No, to
you
be
want me to
honest,
answer this?
Anybody who ever says, and this would be my experience, this would be Salman's and Aamir's,
Yeah.
and most of the actors who've worked for many, many years, that there is nothing like an it factor. If somebody ever tells you that, that is absolutely redundant and not true. You don't know what the it factor is. The it factor has got to do with the audience, how they take on to your persona, how you look, how you talk, how you walk. None of that resonates. It's just something else about a person that an audience starts liking in large numbers. If you were to honestly ask Aamir right now, he'll tell you, I don't know why I'm a star. If you ask me, I'll tell you, I don't know why I'm a star.
Yeah.
I know.
Salman is the only one who'll know. Nobody else will know.
I know because
Yeah. So Allah,
if he
Allah
wants to
meherban,
make
yeah.
you a star,
that's
God has
nice.
been kind, yes.
So this is the thing, because I see a lot of actors, and you know, you've been here for a very long time and you've seen changes and everything has adapted and new mediums have happen. And how do you not lose that sparkle or joy of going every day to work? What is it that
See,
makes
because,
you...
um,
yeah.
none of us call ourselves stars. We don't believe in that. It is some journalists, they add these things, Salman Khan, star, Shahrukh Khan, superstar, Aamir Khan, super duper star. We don't believe this at all. We still, at home, are just like everyone else. I still get yelled by my father, my mother, still get told by my sisters, my brothers. So we're just normal human beings, and it's just that there's so many people who we work with. They are the people who portray average, mediocre people like us in, not them, me, to look like a god on screen. So the credit is not us. It is your DOP, your director, your writer. And then the people, the fans, go and see Shahrukh Khan, Aamir Khan, Salman Khan, Akshay Kumar, Ajay Devgan, Sanjay Dutt, you know, on screen, and they like what they see on screen.
So to what do you attribute the success that you have? Is it like a group work, like you're saying right now?
It's success is what, Friday?
The success of even
Failure
Bollywood
is
cinemas,
Friday.
your story is going on such a global platform in general.
See, our film's released on a Friday. And the film is a big hit, does well, we're happy. We come to a stage that the film is not so good, doesn't do well. Some competitors are very happy.
So with everything that's modern, like all the things that are changing, how do you adapt a little bit your craft with the changing times to appeal to the new generation, but at the same time, still appeal to the generation that has followed you from the start?
I think at the end of it all, it's all about, the content, the
Yeah.
emotional content that we have in our storytelling. Aamir is an extremely organized, perfectionist, as they call him.
No.
He
I'm
works
not organized at all.
Okay, he's not organized, but he works very hard trying to tell a story. Salman has his freewheeling way to come and work because it comes from the heart. I try to amalgamate both of these. But at the end, I think the core value that the three of us and all the other stars Salman mentioned and lots
Yeah.
of other stars who will come along the way, I think there's an emotional connect that our films have. Maybe it's our culture, maybe it's the fact that we all belong to, in India at least, and I think that's why more so in Saudi also, there's a familial connect. Somewhere, whatever the story, if I'm playing a bad guy, a good guy, a happy guy, a poor guy, a rich guy, whatever character we are playing, I think somewhere the culture part of it and the emotional connect transcends boundaries of languages, platforms, as you mentioned, whether it's on a telephone or an iPad or on OTT. I think it's the storytelling, emotional connect that binds every actor, not just the three of us. We've been very fortunate, like Salman mentioned. God has been too kind to us. We just get up in the morning and do our work as simply as he said, being lambasted by our families at home for doing right and wrong, but we just get up in the morning and go back to work. But I think it's the emotional connect that somehow, because of hundreds of people who work with us, have been able to portray us, and we've been able to tell these familial, emotionally, culturally common stories for the rest of the world, in spite of the language that we speak.
So what do you think makes it appealing for such a global scale? Is it just the emotional part, or could it be the addition of music, the image, the photo? I mean, I remember when I was starting to acting and everybody was like, okay, you need to go to Bollywood, not Hollywood. And I remember I had a period where I started
You
watching.
should have come, you'd have made it.
Should have. Actually, I used to live, oh really? Thank you.
I mean,
It's not
Jackie
never
can
too
do it,
late.
and Katrina can do it. And yeah, but it requires a lot of hard work, and first, it requires you to speak the language. If I want to do an Arabic film,
Yeah.
I will have to learn the language.
That's interesting. Wow. But I was thinking, and do you believe you have to take a lot of risks in this industry? Because I feel like all of you you're also wearing producer hats on, not just actors. So for me, I always wondered, is there any limitations to just being actors? Or is there a reason why you wanted to produce? Amir, do you want to answer? Or
Sorry, what is your question?
becoming a producer, because
Let me go back earlier to your earlier question of how, what is a star? Like
Yes,
Shahrukh
yes.
said, I think it's impossible to pinpoint. Perhaps, I think all three of us were very fortunate that we were born in India. Born in a country where we could be part of Hindi cinema. Had we been born somewhere else, we wouldn't have been here. So I think...
No, if you're born in Hollywood, those guys would have not been there.
Well, so I'm saying it's a lot of... It's the opportunities, it's where you are at what time, fate, whether you call it fate or whatever, destiny, where you are at that time. Of course, everyone is hardworking. All of us work hard, and a lot of people who want to come into any field work very hard. But it's also a lot of, are you at the right place at the right time? Many things work in your favor, which are not in our control. Many things are not in our control. So it's a mix of all of that, I guess. Yeah.
See, Aamir comes from a film background, so do I. This man here didn't. He didn't. He came from Delhi.
May I interject,
struggled.
Salman? Sorry. I also come from a film family. Salman's family is my family. So I'm also like that.
Ah, that's so
Aamir's family
sweet.
is my family. So,
So now we know why Shahrukh is a star.
but that's why I must have.
That's so nice to see this relationship between you guys. How do you feel in general?
That's only on stage.
You should see us backstage what we
See
do.
us backstage.
Right after this.
Well, how's your relationship with stardom in general and everything that happens? I know sometimes stardom can consume people and sometimes it can feed you. I mean, we're all humans here, right? Sometimes we want to have bad days, and now you feel like with you appealing to so many audiences and having this much presence on social media, how do you feel it impacts you on a mental level? Does it feed your soul, or can it get overwhelming sometimes?
Well, it is challenging. I think it is challenging. Being in the public eye all the time is challenging. I think amongst the three of us, I'm probably the most reluctant star. Nahi, Shah?
No, you always wanted to be a star more than both of us.
Yeah,
No.
because he was the firstborn star.
I like to be in corners. I don't like the limelight on me. I'm not comfortable with that.
Are you an introvert?
I'm more of an introvert, yeah. So I am uncomfortable in many ways. But all of us deal with it in our own way, I guess.
No, I think, I don't want to take away the import of social media, but I do believe that when it comes to social media, and especially being in the limelight or in the glare of public all the time, which any public figure has, not only in films, otherwise also.
Yeah.
Today, you just have to have blinkers on. You have to believe cinema, story writing, storytelling, creative work is the beginning germ is belief. So if you have belief in this is what I'm doing, and inshallah, this will turn out to be well, hopefully, this will turn out to be well, what others say does not matter. So you have to have blinkers on. You just have to say there's going to be a lot of noise, too much noise all around you. Oh, he should dress up like this, he should sit like this, his film should have been like this. I think every morning, if we were to look at social media, people tell us what next film to do also. Who we should star with in the film, who the director should be. But you have to believe in a simple basic idea of storytelling and just start your day with that, end your day with that, end your year with that, and I think you should end your whole career like that. Everything else is noise. You just tell your story, the story that you believe in. It's as simple as that. We've been doing it for 35 years. Maybe I put it too simply. For people who are starting off and who are now surrounded by this fantastic social media influx in every part of our lives, may have problems dealing with it. The youngsters will have problems. But if you were to take anything from our experience, like he said, he's an introvert. Whatever I know of Salman, I don't think he wants to be in the public eye. Personally, I'm very shy. So we actually are people who would not love to be in the public eye all the time. We deal with it because it's part of a job now. Beyond that, I don't think either of us takes it seriously. We just make sure our work is taken more seriously than that.
He doesn't come out of his house. He doesn't come out of his house. I don't come out of my house.
Yeah.
Only when we have to work, that is when we have to go to shoots. See, I believe, I remember that I must have been about 13, 14. I went to see this film called Enter the Dragon. And when I came out of the theater, I thought I was Bruce Lee. And I got beaten up.
Okay.
But that impact is that I realized one thing is that when you come out of the theater, somebody should want a son like you. A mother should want a son like you. A father should want a son like you. A sister should want a brother like you. A girl should want a husband or a boyfriend like you. And when you come out of the theater, you should go back home at least a 20-25% a better person. And that character is liked. So he's liked by older women that I want a son like this. I want a brother. Now we've come to a stage like, I want a father like him. Very soon we're going to be. We want grandfathers like him, granddad.
But do you feel like you have to be, you cannot necessarily be your authentic self when you have when you're put on such a pedestal of people wanting to be like you, wanting to do that you don't get to express your weaknesses, because as human beings, we all do have weaknesses as well.
See, success has made more failures than failure itself. You fail, get complacent, you stand up, you start working a lot harder. Success, if this goes to your head, then your old age is going to be really painful. So you should never let success go to your head. You cannot take the credit. You can take the credit for failure because you've signed the film, you've done the project, but you cannot ever take the credit for success. It belongs to everyone.